Good morning, you guys. It's about 4:46 a.m. It's March the 29th on a Thursday. I'm up early. Um, Currently still in Houston. Headed back to Nashville this morning. I know some of you guys are wondering, where have I been? I haven't been posting any food videos. Um, I had a family emergency, which led me here to Houston, and it has been an emotional time here for me. Um, I usually keep things, about my life pretty much private. Um, um, but my dad is battling cancer. And it's just hard. It's really hard. I am my daddy's baby girl. Everyone says I look just like my daddy. Um, he's always just been so strong and worked hard. Um, I have an amazing, y'all just don't know, my stepmom, Terry, is so freaking amazing. She's been caring for my dad by herself. Um, I know it ain't nothing but God has been giving her the strength to care for him and just try to hold it together and maintain. So my dad currently, I'm at my dad's house, but yesterday he had an appointment to see his oncologist. Um, he was dehydrated, having issues with his blood pressure and stuff like that, and his heart rate. And they decided to send him to the emergency room, for fluids. Come to find out he has an infection. My dad has just been through a lot the past few months. So he's just so strong. And if you hear about somebody having cancer, and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. But you never really know, what they may be enduring or going through. It is hard. It is hard. It's hard. And usually I try to be strong and give out positive encouragement to any and everyone, but this is something that I've been holding back and fighting. And not because I didn't want to deal with it, but in order to protect my father's privacy and his wishes and the privacy of my stepmom, to give him that respect and honor that, you know, I know that he wants. So, but anyway, he is now at the hospital. He's not in intensive care. He's like the step up under intensive care. And my stepmom, I call her Mama Terry, she, is there with him. I feel like I'm in a fog. I feel like I'm in a bubble. And for the last week, I've been feeling, like that. Like, I don't know. My thought process is just, I'm like on an emotional roller coaster, really. Um, I, I, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. There's nothing that I can do. We are praying. We're hopeful. Um, it's extremely hard when the doctors come in and say, okay, it's this that's going on. My stepmom Terry, she's a woman of faith. I am a woman of faith. My aunt, my dad's sister is a woman of faith. Um, my dad, he knows about God, church, and all that. So our mindset is that God is a miracle worker. He can do anything but fail. And doctors, they can give you a diagnosis. They can say X, Y, and Z, but at the end of the day, it is God that determines your fate. So, I told my daddy yesterday that I need him. I've never asked my dad for anything, but I told him that I need him because, of course, he is to walk me down the aisle in August. And he said, baby, I'm going to try to be there. He said, I'm going to do the best I can to be there. And my fiance is back in Nashville, and he's been such a blessing to me. My mom, my aunts, and stuff like that, they have been checking on me because I've had a lot of people check on me because they know how I am about my dad. And when I got the phone call on Tuesday evening, it's like I was so distraught and shaken up. My fiance just jumped right into action and they, booked me a flight and ensured that I'm okay throughout this process. Um, I don't want to leave today, but I said, well, I will leave Friday. For me to leave out Friday instead of Thursday, they said it'd be an additional $250. If I chose Saturday, it would be $335. 320 $325 something. So I said no. I told my stepmom I can't do it. I just can't do it. So, and I feel comfortable. Um, I feel comfortable enough to leave, feeling that, well, I know that my stepmom, without a shadow of a doubt, is going to care for him, take care of him, because she does it every day diligently. She cares for my daddy every day diligently. I mean, she is such a strong superwoman, I tell you. And she smaller than me, little bitty short something, but she's so strong. She's been helping me try to hold it together. My Aunt Rosetta, my dad's sister, she is such a prayer warrior. And she's been helping me, through this process because they're here, you know. And it's just hard. You see someone you love in pain and there's nothing that you can do. You see them miserable. You see their physical characteristics, have changed from the last time you saw them. It's a lot to take in. And I've always just seen my dad as this big, strong, 6'2" man, who could do anything. And to come here and see my dad laid up in a hospital bed, it's just hard. And I thought everyone was calling me and saying, okay, when you see him, don't break down. And I did good up until yesterday. I did good up until yesterday. But anyway, I feel comfortable enough to come home because he's in the hospital. I know he's getting adequate care. He's getting what he needs. He's on antibiotics. They gave him fluids. They could not give him any pain medication because his blood pressure was real low and his heart rate was up high. And if they gave him any more medicine, he could go into cardiac arrest. So they had given him like the pain patch that he let me put on his back like yesterday morning at 8 o'clock. So he had some type of relief. But he's comfortable now. Yeah, he's comfortable now. So I feel good, and going back home to my life. I'm not gonna go back to work till Monday. And I would say that, this time here has allowed me to even get closer with my stepmom, talking with her, trying to encourage her, allowing her to get out the house and go get her hair done. She was able to go to church with me here, go to the store, just run errands and spend some time to herself. That was another reason why I was so, trying to get here, because I was worried about her. You know, of course, I love my dad, worried about my dad, but I was also worried about her, and I wanted to be here as a comfort to her because I always check on her. You know, if I don't call and talk to her, I text her. I try to send her encouragement quotes, you know, to try to keep her uplifted and stuff. She and you know, I can honestly say we have a good relationship, a great relationship. I call her Mama Terry, you know. And it's just hard. It's hard, hard, hard. Um, I've never had anybody close to me go through this. You know, he's done chemo, he's done radiation, and he has had the highest level of radiation. My dad's fingertips and stuff, you know, are like burnt. You know, he got like patches from the radiation or whatever. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, a lot, a lot. But but God, what do a person do that don't have faith? What do a person do that don't have a relationship with God? I just thank the Lord for my relationship, my personal relationship with Him. And I'm trusting and believing that anything is possible. Anything is possible. Um, I don't know. I honestly just don't know. But I felt the need to come on and sincerely express to you guys how I'm truly feeling. Um, I'm looking up because I'm looking at his hospital bed here in the house and it's empty. I'm looking at the medical stuff around. And I can look up there on the mantle and see his saints hat. Um, but I will say it was a point last night where he was feeling better and he was cutting up, you know, and cutting up as in, you know, having us laugh and stuff. Um, but he was at a point where he didn't want the nurses or anybody to touch him, and then the people are coming out. It's like, you know, he won't let us touch him. He says that he want his wife and his daughter, you know, and he just told them to get out the room. He, you know, he wanted to talk to us, and he just broke down crying, and he said, "I want a pillow, two blankets, and a soda." I was like, "What?" So I said, "Daddy," I said, "if you would please let them do whatever it is they need to do so that they can make you comfortable." I said, "I promise I will get you a pillow and two blankets, but I'm not sure if they're going to let you have a soda." So he said, "Okay." But Man, I stopped mom. We couldn't leave the room. We literally had to stand there. And I just held his hand and asked him, just try to remain calm. I said, Daddy, it's going to take like 2 or 3 minutes and stuff. And, when you're sick, you don't feel good, you be agitated and stuff. Um, I thank God that He allowed me to be that comfort for my dad to where, he would be still long enough, or he will hold his composure and be calm and allow the nurses and the doctors to do whatever it was that they need to do. But he was always looking at his feet or at his side to see if I was there. Um, and I would have to talk him through the process of what they were doing and stuff like that. And he listened, you know. And my stepmom, Miss Terry, she was like, she's glad that I was there to help her with him. And I thank God that I was there to be that calm that he needed and to give him that reassurance that everything was going to be okay and that um, things needed to be done for his best interest. And I said, I'm not going to let them hurt you. I don't want you to suffer, Daddy. I just want you to be comfortable. Because I was upset because I'm like, he's in pain, he's uncomfortable, and it's hard for me seeing him in pain. But he's doing good. He's doing good. And I'm prayerful and I'm hopeful. So, yeah, I'm prayerful and I'm hopeful. So, I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing a video cooking or whatever. Right now, I'm humbly asking that people just give me time. Time to, you know, regain my composure because just, I've just I've just been through a lot. So keep me and my family lifted in prayer. Um, yeah, just continue to keep me and my family lifted in prayer. It's hard. See, sometimes you need to just be still and let God be God. Yeah. And I want to say this. If you guys know somebody um, in your church, in your community, or in your family that may be going through cancer, if they're single, if they're married, the biggest thing that you can do besides pray for them is offer assistance. Can I come sit with your loved one for a while, or can I come sit with you for a while, and just holding a conversation or allowing their caregiver to go out and do something for themselves. Uh, it's hard being a caregiver of someone that is ill. It's hard. It's extremely hard, especially if the caregiver is there 24/7. That's a lot. And it's extremely hard. And I'm not talking about nothing I heard. I'm telling you what I know. I've been a caregiver before, and I've had to, as far as my mom, I've had to be a caregiver for her, and now my dad, I that's what I do. I care for people. You just never know. I tell you, you just never know. I have total a total different perspective on my thought process on life in general. This past week has shifted some things in my mind, in my heart, in my spirit, you know. Um, Life is short. And I always try to be a positive person. Um, but God, but God, I don't know what else to say, y'all. Pray for a cure. Pray for a cure. Pray for a cure for cancer. Okay, guys, I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Remember to always be careful, be safe, but most important, just be you. One love. Bye.